Now, one decision, one action, one mindset shift can unlock your dream life, the one you have always desired to experience, just right in front of you in a second. Now, changing your life and changing your life experiences in two ways. You are either changing your life in the direction you want, or you're changing your life in the direction you don't want. So you have a choice to make here. And you are just a mindset shift away from experiencing a bigger dimension or a higher level of who you are. So right now you're asking yourself, if one decision, if one action, if one mindset shift, if one perspective of looking at things can change how I experience my life, can change my current position in life, can change, everything about you, then what's standing between you and that one decision? We are going to discover the science behind this one thing that can change your life. Now let's look at Thomas Edison. He was just focused on one thing, and that is the light bulb. And he spent years, time, experiments to try out just one thing. We were told he failed over 1,000 times just to get one thing right. And when he got one thing right, the whole world to date are talking about Thomas Edison. Now let's come back to now. We have the likes of the Oprah Winfrey. She focused on storytelling and turned it into a global empire. That's how one thing is powerful. Now, when you find your one thing and commit to it, you unlock unlimited potential, unlimited opportunities for yourself, for your transformation, for your experience, for the human condition. That one thing. So I want you to pause this video, grab a journal and write them, because I'm concerned about your transformation. So one, look at one skill that can 10x your result. Look at one skill that can 10x what you're currently experiencing in your life. And then reflect on a mindset shift you need to embrace. So this is where you now go deep into what are your belief system? What do you need to change to make a shift in your life? Do you believe that you have to work hard to make things happen? Or do you believe that as you go about your journey, you get clarity and get support from the universe? There needs to be a mindset shift. One mindset shift that's going to affect your life experience. So what's that one mindset shift you need to embrace? One of the things you also need to look at, what's that one relationship you need to amend or let go? Some of us are holding on to relationships that no longer serve us. And some of us, that one relationship could be what is standing between you and the kind of life you want. Now look at one bold action that you have been postponing on. This thing has been coming to your mind, but you have not really paid attention to make it happen or to take a step to make it happen yet. So what's that one bold action that you've been postponing to take? That could be the one thing that can take you to your next level, that can take you to the life you want to experience. Let me explain why focusing on one thing works. It's science, and this is the science of why one thing works. And there's a system in your brain called the reticular articulating system, RAS. And this system serves as a filter, to guide you on what to focus on. So anytime you're focused on something, is a RAS that is working. Now let's set an obvious example. You want to buy a red Toyota car, and the moment you have that desire of buying that model of car with that color, when you go out, you start seeing these cars almost everywhere. You're like, why am I seeing all these cars? They have been there, just that you're not focused on them. So that's how the RAS works. If you're focused on one thing, what the RAS does is it makes the brain to start working for you. The brain start connecting things, resources, people that connects to that idea, to that one thing that you want to do. You want to start a podcast. You have the desire of starting a podcast. You started even putting out a documentation on how you want it to work. The RAS picks it up. This is where you're focused on, and then connects with your brain. Be like, oh, this person wants to get this done. The RAS now starts connecting resources. People will start reaching out. Let's do a podcast now. A whole lot of resources, the things you need to start coming together. That's the power of the RAS. That's the power of one thing. Because the moment you focus on one thing, you're channeling all your energy, your brain energy into one resource, into one outcome, into one mission, into one vision. And so what the brain does, the brain is designed to help us grow, protect us and all. So you have to connect the right resources, the right people to you. Now that you understand the power of one thing, what's the next process? The next process is action. So define your goal, be specific. Don't say I want to be successful. Say I want to earn $1,000 every month throughout the year by doing this business, by rendering these services. The more specific you are, the more faster you're going to experience this. The next is very critical, and that is immediate action. So start now, take an immediate action. Don't postpone, don't wait. Start doing that your one thing today. See, you are closer than you think. You don't need a whole lot of things for your transformation. You just need one thing. Identifying that core one thing has the capacity, the potential to just transform your life experience. And that could be a powerful choice, a powerful decision, a powerful action, just one, and your life has changed. I want you to understand that that one thing is not a step, it's a key to unlocking everything you've ever dreamed of. That's the power of one thing. See you tomorrow.